So it's been a pretty fun week for me this week. I've been nerding out pretty much like the whole week, and I think I wanted to share this with you guys because there's some very unique stuff in here, and I know if somebody made a video of this kind of stuff, I would just love to see it myself. So yeah, thought I'd share with you guys. So I was able to get a collection last weekend from a person who I played cards with that I've known since 1995. I mean, he was somebody that basically ran all the local tournaments when Star Wars first came out. He was a huge Star Wars fan, loved the card game, and he kind of took things to a whole nother level as far as collecting goes. And so I was able to, so he sold some stuff over the years, but he kept kind of I don't know, I would say probably the best stuff of his collection. And he finally just decided to clean it out and get rid of it. He collects some other things and stuff now too, of course. But anyway, let's just run through this stuff. So there's a lot of autographed cards, and that's kind of the main reason I'm making this, so you can kind of see some of these autographed cards are just nuts. These are three of my favorites. I'll show right away. We got a Premier Darth Vader signed by James Earl Jones. Premier, who, obviously I'm assuming everybody's watching this knows that it's the voice of Darth Vader. And then we got Dave Prowse signed, who was in the Darth Vader suit, so the actor that played Darth Vader. And then Jeremy Bullock, a Boba Fett, who was the Boba Fett actor, the original Boba Fett actor. So those are like my three favorite cards. I wanted to share this too, just so people can kind of know. But these were three things that I was really excited about: Leia Organa, Reflection, and then the oversized promo card signed by Carrie Fisher. Turns out, though, that these are not real signatures, unfortunately, unless I don't know. The only possible maybe was this Reflection card potentially, but it would seem that that's definitely not real either. Anyway, Carrie Fisher, apparently, it turns out, as I've kind of looked into autograph stuff, very well known for having assistants and secretaries sign stuff. So when most of the time, if you sent something in for her to be signed and hopefully get sent back, people that worked for her just ended up signing the cards and sending them back. So unfortunately, these are not real signatures. But anyway, I didn't have one of these oversized cards before, so I guess I do now with one of Carrie Fisher's assistant signatures on it. There are some posters in here. This one is that Boba Fett poster is pretty cool. And then let's see, this sticker in here, I'm sure is quite old. It's pretty cool. There were some T-shirts some of the original T-shirts that came in the collection that have been unworn, unwashed. Here's one, this Gift of the Mentor shirt. I've never seen this one before. I didn't know it was actually in existence. There's a Yoda. There's Leia. Darth Vader, Lord of the Sith, Luke, the original Vader, and I guess that's it for the T-shirts. There were some booster packs that were in there. Not a lot or super great stuff, but a couple of cool ones like Reflections and Endor Special Edition. So there's a few packs in that collection. Some of these boxes, there's a full set plus some extras of these boxes in there. So that was kind of cool because these are kind of fun to have, but yeah, full set plus some extras. There's this card, the black front with the regular back, dark side back. There's a couple of sealed R3POs in there. A couple of sealed Red Leaders, a handful of the sealed Asteroid Sanctuary cards, and there was quite a stack of Japanese too. There was 8 R1s and Premier, and then there was a R2D2 from Japanese New Hope. So nothing real big, no big characters or anything from the Premier stuff. I think the only character was actually Tanaka's sisters. There was a Masashi throne room, which is kind of cool. Some senses, some Japanese sense and altars, which just look cool. I'm gonna keep those. Probably put them in decks that I play with. So anyway, let's go through the rest of these autographed cards here. So Unfortunately, people who are real serious about autograph stuff are probably going to be very disappointed that I don't know who all these actors are that play these people. But, you know, we got the actress that played Ula. This was an interesting one. This is a, what is it, Young Jedi card that was signed by her. Cal here. We got Bib Fortuna, the actor that played Bib Fortuna. The actor that played Greedo. I mean, there's just, like I said, it's just some very unique stuff in here. I've kind of gotten in touch with some like serious autograph people, and yeah, I don't know, it's been very interesting. This was pretty cool. A Sense signed by James Earl Jones. This one's one of my favorites here. A Control signed by James Earl Jones and Dave Prowse. Look at that. Guy that played Admiral Ozzel. It's like some of them are signed to Scott. That's the guy's name I got these things from. And then there's some that are signed to Molly also, which is his oldest daughter. This is kind of cool. So this I don't know if many people knew this or not, but this is actually Jeremy Bullock, the guy that played Boba Fett. And yeah. Let's see the signal. So okay, so this is a Mark Hamill stamp. And apparently with Mark Hamill, the thing with Mark Hamill is that if you send stuff into him, it rarely got signed and sent back. People that worked for him or him, whoever, they actually used a stamp. So that's a stamp for Mark Hamill, which does not do much for the old value and stuff. But anyway, just kind of neat, I thought. Anyway, we got Veers and Blizzard 1. There's some interesting software online or for apps and stuff where you just take like screenshots or take pictures of these signatures, and the apps will analyze them and give you an idea if the signatures are authentic or not. So I know that most people have contacted me. You know, they told me right away that the Leias were definitely fake, but most of the other stuff looked genuine and real. Kind of cool, signed by the guy who played Owen. Japanese Baru, Tim Rose, the puppeteer for those two. Cricks. It's like some really random stuff here. It's kind of a cool one. The actress that played her. Another Ula. And then also Ula. And also the person who played Ula. And this is, excuse me, this is another one of the Mark Hamill stamps. Jeremy Bullock, Boba Fett. Who knew there was? I'm not sure if this is an actor or a puppeteer or what, but I got a Jeremy Bullock signed Mandalorian armor. See, like just kind of neat stuff like that. There's a couple of bigs. A Japanese card and an English card signed by the actor who played Biggs. Another James Earl Jones. I don't know. I have not seen very many James Earl Jones signed cards. I know they're out there, but it doesn't seem like he signed as many as David Prowse did. So anyway, some very unique stuff, some very cool stuff. You know, it's going to be a pretty neat part of my collection here. I know I'm going to do something with these 3 cards plus I'm an if you've seen my AT-AT video, I'm an AT-AT guy. I love them. And so I'm going to do some sort of a neat display with these 5 cards. I'll probably get some assistance from a real serious framer to kind of help me get something really cool put together. So anyway, cool stuff. So these are awesome. Gonna be awesome to have in my collection. Yeah, let me know if anybody has any, if anybody knows anything about signatures, wants to make any comments about anything. I appreciate any feedback. I've had there's been a few people that have been kind of helping me, giving me some advice on what, how rare some of these signatures are to get, how hard to find. And it's been cool. I've been getting some, pictures sent to me of some signed stuff that people have. And there's just some awesome stuff out there. And it's just kind of a whole nother part of the Star Wars CCG game. May the Force be with you.